The celebration of life to eternity for late Chief Victoria Olanike Omole commenced with the church service at the All Souls Anglican Church, Okefia, Osogbo. The gathering created an opportunity for the family and well-wishers to observe a Thanksgiving in memory of late Victoria Olanike Omole. In his sermon, Venerable Sunday Iyola, a retired venerable of the Anglican Church, urged the congregation to be mindful of death, given the fact that all will die someday.
Everybody here on earth will taste death, and all of us will live as if we will not go one day, but we will go. We must heavenly bound, and that is why I said, prepare for when I will prepare for my home.
The remains of late Chief Victoria Olanike Omole was thereafter taken for interment at her residence in Ikwetuile. Guests were later treated to a warm reception with a live music band. The reception was full of praises to God Almighty for an impactful and fulfilled life well spent by late Chief Victoria Olanike Omole.
He was fully involved in our life through growing, through schooling, through childbearing, marriage. Everything that affected us affected her. And she made sure that we will always have our lectures in our mind.
My mom was a different one, a special person. And growing up, she taught us resilience, fear of God. And she also taught us that you can be anything and anyone you want to be. Because she is like a rose that grew from concrete. She had nothing. And she built a good life for herself and her children. And she came from nothing to become somebody very, very big. So we're going to miss her.
I'm not really that kind of person that is so tolerant and accepts others that way, but I learned from her to accept others. I learned from her to forgive. I learned from her to love. I learned from her to give. I learned from her to hold on to God, to pray. I learned so much from her.
I will miss the great woman that she is. She's always been my prayer warrior, always striving to see me grow and excel.
I'll miss everything about her. And I'll miss her prayers because she's someone that I'm sure is always prays for me every day. So that alone is something that I'm going to miss. And all the guidance, the good words of encouragement, I'll also miss that.
Mommy Omole, as we fondly call her, was a very great woman. I would say she was down to earth with things, and she's always very ready to assist. She advises us, she prays for us. Even when we had downtimes, she was always there for us to bring us up.
Late Chief Victoria Olanike Omole was the Yeye Asiwaju of Ikwetuile. She was survived by children and grandchildren. In Osogbo, Kayode Oladushu, NTA News.